This week on Reality Check, it's a different kind of show. We're excited to bring to you some fresh gist on what happened in the amazing world of television, from the all-new season of Love is Blind and Take Me Home reality show season 2 to the Real Housewives of Lagos drama. But first, let's appreciate a circle of commentators. Joining us as special guest is Doyin, ex-contestant Big Brother Naija season 7 and Big Bro Naija All-Star season.
Hello and welcome to Reality Check on TVC. It's always a pleasure, always absolutely delightful to be here on the show because we get to check out some of the yummiest and most tastiest, spiciest reality shows you can ever catch in the world. And we dissect and go through every single thing right here. We give you the tea and sift through every single thing happening to give you the best drama and the absolute chaos that do happen on shows like that. My name is Debbie, aka Deb's Extra, and I never do this alone. I have my usual fabulous co-hosts.
You do this alone.
I never do this alone.
The cat's in the building.
Even though I'm not a Liverpool fan, I never walk alone. Yeah. That's it.
Well, are you trying to bring
period.
football into this one?
It's a period.
Let's not even start it. Please, just, well, none of us are in
Man U fan.
A lot of us are in the
Man U fan.
Man City fan.
Okay, no, it's Man U. It's actually a Man U fan. Well, what's the difference nowadays? Man U, Man City, same difference.
I feel like a lot of tickets caught this weekend.
See, before we get to that depressing part, in fact, we're not getting to that depressing part because we have so much drama to unpack today. And of course, we have our fabulous guest right here.
Doyin.
Before we get right into it, just to introduce the Geng. To my extreme left, we have the king of the Maxwell's Party, on-air personality at Max FM, and of course, actor, King Doyin. How are you doing?
I am doing great.
Oh, as always.
I'm loving the environment.
Really?
Yeah.
This is not a vacation, no. Sit up and get ready to...
You can't
lights,
tell a
camera,
king how to sit.
action.
I'm chilling in my kingly area.
Can you imagine? Anyway, it's all good. It's good to see you again. And of course, right beside me, thankfully, he's not dressed in black today. Maybe partial black, but we'll manage it. Yeah, there's a bit of black still. He's always dressed in black.
He has black shades on.
We want a colorful year this year, please.
Yes, I'm happy. We have a great studio. My first time on this new set.
Let's welcome Olufemi Daniel.
Thank you, guys.
Podcaster extraordinaire.
Praise the Lord.
YouTuber, hustler extraordinaire.
Well,
what else do you
Father,
do?
please deliver yourself from this host now.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
It's good
I like
to see you.
Shine before.
Thank you.
She no pee.
As in, I will have shoulder pad to go with it.
Okay.
Okay. And of course, we have our beautiful, gorgeously dressed guest. You've seen her face a lot of times. Yeah, she's got a huge following on social media, and sometimes she can cause a little bit of,
in the past.
In the past?
Not anymore.
No, the past is
I've
not
repented.
Bygones, not bygones.
Once in
Let's welcome our guest.
Bass.
She was on Big Brother Naija season 7 and Big Brother Naija All-Stars edition. I mean, she was so good they had to bring her back onto the show. Let's welcome Doyin. Doyin David, actually.
Thank
How
you.
are you doing?
I'm very well,
You
thank
look
you.
really good.
Thank you.
Like,
You
life
too.
has been amazing to you.
I can't complain.
Like you glow.
Thank God.
Yeah.
What's happening?
I need to ask, what's been going on with your radiography job? Because I know you were a radiographer, still
Yes.
are.
I was.
I need to
I haven't
ask.
practiced since I went on the show, so
Are you serious?
yeah.
How did your folks feel about that, knowing you actually went to school to study that? And
I mean, no, my mom has always been very supportive of this, so
Okay.
she's like, whatever you want to do, honestly. And I don't know that I see myself going back to that. Definitely not in this country, maybe outside the country.
okay,
Maybe.
nice. So life as a can I say celebrity?
You're fighting. Yes.
Yeah.
How has it been so far? Has it been rosy? Have there been any drawbacks? How has it been? Because I know when you were on this, when you were on the show, you were quite polarizing. Some people liked you and some people hated you.
True.
Yeah. So since coming out, how has it been?
It's been good and bad, but more good than bad. I think it's all about what you choose to focus on, to be honest.
Okay.
There's always going to be bad, there's always going to be good, but I've chosen to focus on the good, and that's all I see.
And what's the
So,
bad side?
The bad is just, trolls here and there. Sometimes grant an interview or post a picture, but there will always be people there that are sitting in their houses doing nothing with their lives, ready to, put one negative comment or the other. So there would always be that. But there's also the money-making aspect of it. There's also the fact that, more people know you now. You are open to more opportunities. Your network is wider. And that's what I've chosen to focus on.
Awesome stuff.
Yeah.
But I also need to ask about how your relationship has been with the past housemates, considering you were on not one, but 2 seasons. And we both saw you in different lights in those 2 seasons, your friendships, I don't want to use the word enmity.
No, I don't.
That might be too strong a word. But you did have some fights in the house.
Yeah.
So what's been the relationship like with, people that, people have watched you, bond with over time, Ilebaye, for instance. How's your relationship with her? When was the last time you saw her?
I would say I'm cordial with everybody. There's nobody that is like my bestie, like we're besties and whatnot. And that's not because there's any issues. I'm just like a naturally distant person.
So there's nobody from any of those seasons that you're close to right now?
Close. Depends on what we define close as.
Okay.
Yeah, we're cordial. We're cordial. We talk when we see each other, and then I call. Sometimes they call. Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, but not anything, not besties or anything like that.
That's actually a number of people to keep up with.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
But there will be some select people that we still see a couple of people rolling together.
I would rather
Like
just
Mercy
maintain
and-
my friendships before the house,
Oh,
and that's
okay.
what I've done. All the friends that I had before Big Brother, the people that
Still
are my friends now. Yeah.
Okay.
But-
After the show, there was a particular fight with what's her name? Her name escapes me. She was on All Stars with you guys.
Cece?
No. Light skin.
Venita.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
Did you guys ever address the issues you had on the show? No.
I think everybody has moved on. We've both moved on. We were never friends before the show. We're not going to be friends after the show. I wish her well. I hope she wishes me well. But it doesn't matter. But cool.
I like that. You're a very pragmatic person.
Yeah.
I love that.
Blunt spot.
Do you know that's the first time I've ever heard anyone say, I hope they wish him well.
Oh.
Yeah.
And even if they don't wish you well,
And even if she doesn't, I mean,
aura for aura.
As in, keep it moving.
Okay.
I like the way it
Yeah.
sounds. It sounds
Yeah,
very pure.
and you have, fully launched your, podcast, or should I say your podcast career. How's that going?
very well actually, but it's not been easy.
Honestly,
Woo!
I see that.
What's been the drawback? Because you did talk about, how much you love to, interview people.
Yeah.
You were more like, describe I don't want to use the word chatterbox,
Yes.
kind of.
No, you're correct.
Okay.
Yes. I like to talk. I'm a big talker too. And I like talking to people. I like having like meaningful conversations. But it's not that easy to find guests, first of all. Finding guests and then dealing with the guests after the show. So the thing is these guests come and they want to talk, they want to go on the show, but they don't have an idea what it's like to have your interview on blogs, and the people coming with different opinions. So then when they start getting like negative feedback or somebody says, oh, why was he talking like that? Why is he doing this? Or he should be arrested, and they're calling, why did you portray me like that? I'm like, I didn't make you say anything. So dealing with that is a lot, to be honest. It's a lot, but it comes with the job. And yeah.
What would you say has been the most difficult topic for you to tackle on your show? Or the most
I had a
difficult
guest. I had a guest that was speaking about her rape experience. We had to do a lot of cuts because I just kept on crying during the show. I couldn't get through the conversation.
You should have left it for us to watch. That's part of the show.
Yeah, but I didn't really want you guys to see me like that. And also the guest she was crying, so I didn't want them to see her like that.
You're even already getting emotional.
Yeah, because
so was it a long time ago? Was it?
It was the last season, like a couple of months ago.
Oh, okay. So it's still fresh.
Yeah. It wasn't easy to do that at all.
I can
but-
imagine.
Yeah.
So where do you see this all going to?
I mean, I'm hoping that one day I have a live audience. That's what I really want to do.
Where are you part of your audience?
You're my live audience?
Yeah.
I want more than this. I want like
You want
a
better.
whole room full, like Oprah show.
Yeah.
Something, or Ellen DeGeneres. Like
I mean,
that's
that's
me.
a
that's
a
the
good
goal.
vision.
Yeah, that's the goal. One day we'll
You
get
can
there.
actually
You're
start.
almost there. I mean,
Yeah.
your fans are already in thousands
Yeah.
online. So all you just need is a big, hall
But it's
to
not
assemble
easy
people.
to shoot with an audience, because when
Actually.
you're shooting in the studio with just you and your people, it's
Yeah.
easier. But when you have people watching you, it's
Definitely.
another level of like nerves. So even I am still preparing myself to get to that point where I'm
Okay.
able to do that. I don't think I'm there yet, but
Okay.
I'm a work in progress.
Nice.
Ooh,
I like
yeah.
that work in progress.
It's good. What's life like for you personally?
Oh, life is amazing. I
I
can't
mean, it
complain.
looks like it.
It's amazing. My skin is glowing. The money is coming.
How far
I
from
can't
the
complain.
skin?
I thank
I want
God.
to share your routine with us.
Anointing oil.
Wow.
Drink
how
anointing
many
oil.
liters per day? I mean, you have alluded to your personal life, sometimes online about you making opinions like, oh, I can't cook and I don't care. And, I don't mind if my child is, from the LGBTQ.
Yeah.
You've said stuff
Yeah.
like that.
You don't mind if your child as well?
Yeah. At the end of the day, like,
You don't mind
I
if you
just
give birth to a
want-
child that decides to be like,
to be gay,
yeah,
I don't mind. I just want a happy, healthy child.
okay.
What if you stay in Nigeria and you're having to deal with that reality? What next?
I mean, I would just say to the child, you need to understand your environment. You can do whatever you want to do in your personal life. You don't need to present yourself like that to the world. I think the problem with these things is it's not really who you choose to lay with in your private moments.
Yeah.
It's how you choose to express yourself to the world. A lot of them, you can be gay, but you don't need to come out with pink hair, and as
But
a
you
guy put on
understand that there's
skirts
no
and all,
how-
because
there's no how
you
you
need
want
to
to do that.
you need to
Understand.
understand the environment
Where you
you're living in.
Oh,
Yeah, when you're
But I-
dressed like the
Yeah,
woman.
exactly.
But I think that the people who are in this particular space do not understand that in an environment that does not accept you right now. So you see a lot of people trying to say, we don't care about the government.
Yeah.
Yes, even if I'm gay and that's fine, and you don't care about 14 years. And I'm like, yeah, better leave here. So there's a particular lady who's like a younger sister to an actress.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't.
know her.
Yeah. So,
Okay, yeah, I know you.
but she's not in Nigeria. She'd rather be outside of the country. We have other gay guys who would come and say, I'm gay and all that. But they would rather go and say all that there. When they come here, they're sort of calm.
Yeah.
You understand? So at the same time, I'm just saying that if you are gay, Lord be with you. But no way you are doing your gazing. It's all like that.
Anyway, we have so much, still to learn from Doyin. But in the meantime, we do have quite a number of shows to get right into. So stay right where you are.
Love is Blind Season 8 tests what it means to fall in love again. Do looks, money, and other things matter when it comes to matters of the heart? Or can you fall in love with someone sight unseen? Join our commentators for more.
So this is Love is Blind Season 8, the US version, where love is basically blind in the sense that the, should I say the castmates do not get to see themselves at all.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know the show, you
Yeah,
followed it. So what do you
very
think
well.
about the concept?
Okay, I think it's fake because for me personally, I cannot love somebody if I haven't seen them. Attraction is a very big part of falling in love. I can't just fall in love by talking to you every day. I need to
Really?
What if
see
your
what-
stuff?
yeah.
What if your stuff is
For
not
me,
working?
Visual attraction.
it's
Yeah.
very important. The emotional and the physical attraction need to match. I can't.
So
You
one
can't
can
just
be more than the other.
because if I'm talking to you and I'm feeling the vibe and I see you and you look like you scare me at night, I will run.
So what if you do get with him and he gets himself involved in a domestic accident, maybe gas?
No, that's
whatever.
a different thing. Over time, when I met you, you looked presentable to me, right? I liked you, and then we built a very strong emotional bond over the years, and then something happened. That's different.
Okay. So what
You
if
know-
it's in the first few months of meeting him? You met him
You
today
get
and oh, this
excited
guy's so
about the guy in
cute.
a week,
And
right?
unfortunately, he
And
got involved in
the
an
next
accident.
week, he has an accident. He
What
looks
next?
like,
If it's weeks,
you're gone.
I will support you.
Hey!
I will support you. Hey!
Oh, remember.
Come on now. We all, why do we lie to ourselves?
So when you realize yourself,
There's something about you need to be appealing to the person.
funny enough, I don't really mind.
Oh, really?
No, I always get asked this thing, and people always like, oh, you're trying to be fake or you're trying. No, that's just who I am.
So
if I talk to you,
if you have a guy,
if I like his voice, if I like his, how he thinks, his mindset, I'm actually not.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not.
and he becomes, he starts using a wheelchair.
I don't mind actually. For
Maybe
real.
you listen to
For
a
real.
guy.
But what I will not take because of genetic whatever is, I mean like.
Dwarfism?
Kind of. Just for the basics of genetics.
Now you're fake.
Genetics.
Because if you like
I don't want my
him,
kids
you
looking
should
at
take
me
him
like,
as he
Mom,
was
of
or
all
is.
things, this is what you passed on to me.
Looks smart.
So, but other than that, I actually don't
Because
care.
you need to actually enjoy looking at the person that you're with.
Yes.
Like, do you know there's
So if I
sometimes that
don't
your
like
partner
you,
can
you'll be
offend
ugly
you?
to me.
Really?
Yeah, if I don't like
okay,
you.
so you don't think there's sometimes that your partner can offend you. You're so mad at your partner, but because you like what you
Yes,
see,
yeah,
it's
just
easy
like-
to forgive them.
If you
When they do that puppy dog, not when you don't like them, you're just like, and when they're even crying, you're just like irritated because you're like, leave me alone. Like,
exactly, if you're ugly to me and you make me like you hurt me and all that, you be automatically. There's
Ugly,
nothing you would. There's nothing. You just be ugly to
Bro,
me.
this line, just
Really?
Can you hear what he has
Your face. I don't know.
it's
Maybe
not
it's my
about money,
psyche.
actually.
I think it's just my psyche because you appear distorted to me visually.
Have
I
you,
would
have you
just
met a wait, have
see
you seen
yourself.
the
If I
wait,
don't like you,
you said
male,
it's not about,
female,
you said it's
I
not
don't like
about
you,
money.
I don't like you, yeah.
Well, you said it's not about money. Imagine being with a guy that doesn't spend on you. Does he look fine?
Yeah. If he doesn't
I
have
ask something.
money,
Is
it's
it
different
wait,
from.
I'm saying
It's
it's not
different.
about money.
Hold on.
Wait
It's
now,
different
no,
from being
let's wait.
stingy.
Now,
I want to bring
no,
something up with this money
wait.
issue. You
Fine
on the
boy, 6 packs,
You know, you're on the
everything.
show, you have conversations
Yes.
with this guy, you like this guy, you have not seen this guy. You see this guy and find out he is hideous. But he has the money to get caught up in such a good way that he can look as lovely as you'd like. Would you still be with him?
If he's completely, like, terribly looking, he's ugly.
He's
Like,
terribly looking, but he has the money to get himself looking
nah, I wouldn't do
better.
it. I wouldn't do it because there are a lot of
Because the pig will
decent.
always be a pig.
No, there are a lot of decent looking people that also have money. So why am I going to go for the one that looks like? You need to actually be attractive to me. It doesn't matter how much money you
Well,
have.
he was attractive until you saw him.
No, he was attractive emotionally or mentally, but the physical has to match the emotional.
So what
for
if
me,
you find
even if
somebody
you have
who's
all the money?
What if somebody that's
I
physically
don't know. It's not
attractive?
about the money. It's not. It's not
Doyin,
about the
what
money.
if you find somebody who's physically attractive, but is not emotionally in sync? You don't have that intimacy.
Nah, I can't do that too.
So he has
Because,
to be good looking.
Yeah.
The energy
He doesn't
just
have to be the most handsome person, but he has to be presentable to me, or I
So
have
describe,
to consider
describe that. How does that
tall
look?
first of all.
Wow.
Tall.
Short guys, sorry.
No.
Short
Wait,
kings.
you're 5'1".
Short king.
Short king.
I'm 5'7".
Okay.
He has to be tall.
So he has to be 6.
What's the
just taller
least?
than me.
5'9".
No, not 5'9". Just be 6, please.
So
See
6
this
and above.
one.
Yeah, 6
Do
and
you know that
above.
not even 5 like 6? I mean, what are you? 6'1".
Sorry, we all know one person has been disqualified.
That's your
No,
No, that is
don't talk about Femi like that. I think
I
he's
didn't
very,
mention
I think he's very
name,
handsome,
Let me just say
actually.
what
I not
it, let me just say what it
mention
is. So the point is, I hear ladies say he has to be 6 this, he has to be 6 that, or he has to be tall. But in the long run, most of the ladies who even say they want the 6 whatever guy end up marrying either a short guy.
I won't be one of them.
Just hold on.
I won't be.
Wait, don't you wait? So hold
I
on.
won't be
So
one
let me
of
let me
them.
say, have you seen people who say, I want this. Everything you're looking for in a man, this person has.
Except the height.
And he's even a bit taller than you, but he's not of your 6.
Okay, yeah, if he's a bit taller than me.
Yeah, no.
If he's a bit.
Let's continue the show.
How big is this beat?
See, my point
Like,
is this:
you
as
both
long as
still kind of
as
see
long
each
as you
other eye
can
to eye,
look
but not
up to
exactly.
Yeah, I need to be able to look up.
that's
Exactly. I
all.
can't
As long
look
as when you
down.
try to
This
kiss,
looking up, at what angle?
as long as you're trying, as long as you're
Is
trying
it
to,
45
as long as you're trying to kiss him and you can raise your mouth up,
Yeah.
that's
Raise
fine.
up, raise
Raise
up.
up.
No, but of course there are other things that will compensate for height. If he's like a really good man, like really, and I can tell that this man really, really likes me, and emotionally he's just sound. Mentally, for me, that's something that really has to check. Like I
Definitely.
need to be able to like connect with you mentally.
There has to be some
if
intellectual
that-
intimacy.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I agree, but I mean, for instance, now there are some vain sides to what I like. For the
Like
voice,
what? Let's hear.
the voice. I once dated a guy. All those 6
she's hot.
feet, he was everything,
important,
looking
actually.
so nice, very handsome guy.
Man, how are you?
But whenever it's like so,
Imagine
it's like David
imagine
Beckham.
dating a guy that says, hi, it sounds more feminine than I'll just be like,
it was like, it was how I felt when I heard David Beckham speak.
Yeah,
I was shocked. I was like, what's this squeakiness coming out here? Like,
hi, good morning.
I'm going to mention five things you need checked
in a
to
man.
be with a guy.
5 things I need checked.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Like if you could forego anything, these 5 are paramount.
First of all, he needs to be mentally sound. That's number 1.
okay.
mentally stable. Or
Mentally sound. I need to be able to converse with him. He needs to be able to think. He needs to be able to help me out when I'm stuck. You know, just mentally sound. He needs to be a genuinely kind person. Someone that is kind to everybody, not just me. Someone that is good. A good person. He has a heart, exactly. He has a conscience. It's very important. Someone with a conscience. He needs to be decently looking. Like, just, you don't need to be the most handsome guy, but just be decent. Like, yeah. Taller than me, bigger than me. I can't do skinny guys, no.
Wow.
I can't do short, no.
Okay.
No short, no skinny. He needs to be financially stable. Yeah. He needs to be doing better than me, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's the last one? Okay, then
so
we
that's
need
the
to
last
have
one.
some sexual compatibility.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to be able to connect sexually because that's very
Do you
important.
know that there's a difference between somebody knowing how to have sex and having sexual compatibility?
I don't think there's one way to have sex. I think it's different for different people.
Actually.
So the way I like
You
to
like
have
it.
sex, we need to be able to,
Align.
be compatible in that.
Intimacy.
Or be
part.
tolerant
Or
towards.
at least meet somewhere.
Yeah.
No, not just
Baba.
at least meet. We need to. It needs to be
Confirm.
fireworks. It needs to be fireworks in the bedroom. That's important to me. Actually.
Because the bed that is
That's important.
In other words, you get upset, make me not so upset.
No, the
Yeah.
point is this. Have you seen
Yeah.
ladies who just get cranky from the fact that you cannot satisfy them?
So go to the factory where they are changing tools and upgrade your own.
I'm just saying, there are ladies who literally would get cranky. I've heard guys say like, well, the girl just the vex. So I had a story. So this story, okay, I'm going to say. So years back, I had a friend who was at a particular private university. And you know this university, there's this girl that was liking him. And then the girl came to look for him from Unilag in this private university. And then they got inside. So his friend checked out of the room, you know, because he knew that girl was coming. So they got inside. And then boom, before he said Jack, the girl just came out. So the other friend was like, where are you going? My other friend doesn't even know how to express.
Yay!
Jesus.
Wow. It's not that deep. Teach him now.
Hey,
Teach him. I just feel like there's certain things I can't be.
I just think
always
people
say-
just need to be open-minded
Yeah.
and be teachable. Like be
Yeah.
willing. A lot of people just they approach sex with like a very stoic mindset.
Like you know, you
Like
think
I
you
already
know.
know. But you need to
No.
be teachable. You need to be willing to learn.
But I need to ask before we move on to the next content that we have, the 5 things that you described about a man. Does that man exist in your life right now?
I plead the fifth.
Ha. Which one is fit? We don't have faith in them in
guys.
Nigeria.
You guys,
I'm a very happy young lady.
Okay, so
When
assume
a
that
woman tells you she's
vacancy is
happy-
closed for now.
a woman tells you she's happy, she's happy.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm single till I'm married, but I'm happy.
Wow, Jesus. Okay. I'm sure the man knows what exactly is happening here.
He needs to put a ring on it.
Yeah. All right, so we move on to Take Me Home.
Let's find out where this is heading with our commentators' input.
This is a Kenyan show. It is so messy. 3 couples going into a villa.
Married couple.
No, there are couples that are going through relationship issues.
Okay.
So they have to decide whether to continue that that relationship or to break up. Meanwhile, the exes are being sent as well. So obviously, agents of destruction to cause chaos. So obviously, there will be so much drama to unpack in this particular, show. But then I always wonder, when couples your relationship is, getting to the end point and you're trying to revive it, is there hope on a show like this, really?
It's almost like The Ultimatum. You know The Ultimatum?
Yeah, similar.
I think this thing is fake.
You think it's fake too?
I think it's fake.
You don't think reality shows are actually
No,
real?
not all.
Okay.
Some, yeah, but this is not realistic.
Okay.
If I've been building a relationship with somebody I'm not going to decide to leave them based off of a show or because my ex just came on the show and then I could have met my ex.
There was
in real
one
life.
that spent the night with the ex and he was trying to defend himself like nothing happened, but she was like, you spent the night in the room with her.
But that's possible. It's possible to spend the night with your ex and nothing would happen.
So if your guy went into a room and the ex was there, maybe as you were going in, the ex was coming out, how would you react?
What's going on?
Honestly,
What was she doing?
I really don't have a problem with my partner being friends with their ex or talking to their ex or still
spending
hanging
the
out.
night.
Yeah. If you don't trust your partner.
Please, we need more of you.
See, we need more of you. Look at
Because
them.
I'm friends with some of my
Yoruba
exes.
demons.
No, because
And then-
I mean, you have
I'm
a lot
friends
of
with
ladies.
some of my exes and we're not doing anything.
Were you spending the night with any of them?
Do you
I
have a
think I
part-
spent the
is
night
your
with my
partner-
ex before and we slept.
While you were in a relationship?
Yeah.
Did,
And we
what,
slept
did
and
your
nothing
partner know
happened.
about it?
Yeah.
And he didn't cause any drama?
Yeah,
No,
your
because
partner.
he trusts me and he knows. I wouldn't. He's an ex for a reason. Do you understand?
What
Like
kind
if
of
I
trust
wanted
is
him, then
that?
I'll deal with
Even
him.
the cameramen are
Is
looking
this
like
guy's
you.
face-
Even the cameramen are looking like you.
Is
Like,
this guy's face for me like?
I think sometimes we make it seem like because we've dated somebody, we can't be friends. There are people that you would be great friends with. You would
Definitely.
build great, business
we're not like
relationships,
spending
friendships.
time together.
I believe.
Why not?
So you don't believe in Okafor's law?
What's that?
Oh.
What's that?
Always
Once-
they there. Once they there, always
No,
they
I
there.
don't believe in that. I don't.
I
believe
think
in
that it's very
No.
possible to have meaningful relationships with people no matter the past.
Yeah.
But like when you give too much room
To the devil?
for some stuff,
It's gonna strike,
you can
bro.
never tell.
It's gonna strike.
I mean,
bro.
saying
if it's
you're
somebody
going
who
to
you guys had a
sleep
very
on the
spicy, intimate sexual life.
Nah.
So let me tell you.
For me, for me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't leave somebody for somebody else if I didn't think they were better than the person. So the fact that I've left you and I'm with someone else is because I think that person is an upgrade. So I wouldn't go back.
So you don't think there
you
could
know
be a
what you have?
moment of...
Honestly.
You have very strong mental fortification
Yeah.
because some
So
women
you don't think there could be a moment of weakness?
At all. No. No, at all.
That's
Let's
nice.
give a round of applause for
That's
that.
nice. That's nice.
I'm not giving
Let's
round of
clap to
applause
that.
yet,
We need more of that. We need more of that, especially with the men. We need to stop. We need to stop being so insecure.
Yeah.
No. So
Men
this is the point.
A lot of
Not
men
just
are-
men, not just
No,
even
no, no, no.
women.
Yeah, but
I
the
think
men-
a lot of people are just not secure.
So this is the point. There is no way that I believe your ideology is right.
I know I was going to reject it.
There is no way that you have an ex who you had a very feisty, whatever life, sexual, intimate life with, and then you're still talking, and you find yourself in a room, and say that the probability that something will not happen.
Really?
It's the honest truth.
I have an ex
I
that went
just
to
think-
fix her laptop and she got her laptop
Top.
It's
fixed.
called self-control. to be
Yeah.
honest.
So,
It's called self-control. We try to
that
make
is
it
why
seem
the
like it's
Bible
not
would-
within our
see,
control. It's
point
within our
is-
control.
Point is, there's an adage in Yoruba that says, what you will not eat, don't smell it. Nǹkan tó bá ní jẹ, má gbẹ̀rún.
But it's not cannibalism.
That's,
now,
it's not cannibal because it's the point. So my point is, and then when you have a partner who says they don't mind, like I always say, the first sign that somebody that really does not like you is that they give you freedom.
Really?
Oh yeah, they could be.
No.
See, let me tell you what happens. It's like a fan. Once you turn it off, it doesn't stop oscillating immediately. You turn it off, it still keeps rolling.
I can tell that you are a very anxiously attached person.
No.
in a
My
relationship.
point is.
I can tell
No,
that
my
you
point.
have an
No, this is my
anxious
point. My point
attachment.
is there are some things that are that's something called disrespect. It's like so a married woman now saying that my ex, I won't go and sleep in his house, and as the husband, you now say, I don't know, problem is your ex.
No,
The
maybe
only
not sleep
difference
in his
between a
house.
relationship and a marriage is that what is marriage? A legalized relationship.
To be very honest, if my wife
Yes.
was stuck somehow, let me say the weather didn't allow her move, and then the only place she could stay in was her ex's house, I will go there.
That's it.
You see why I say
men are,
men?
see, the point
You see
is,
why I say
men
with
are
men?
territorial.
It's different.
Oh, wow.
With men,
That's
it's
You know,
different.
even with women,
Not
yeah,
the
see,
same.
I've seen women who don't even want you to.
Really?
You're talking, you're saying you're on the phone call, with them video call, and then somebody says hi, and I'm like, who says that?
See, with women, it's still a bit understandable
not
because
a
you
bit
guys,
understandable.
you
You're
guys,
probably one out
you
of
guys
100.
have labeled women as emotional. So whatever emotions are coming out, fine. But you made us, I'm logical. Yeah. Why is your logic in all of this?
Emotional. Who says
Where is
it's
your
about
logic?
What I'm going to say
Logical
is,
men.
what I want to say is,
Men are even more emotional than women.
Exactly
Yes,
where I'm going
yes.
to.
So,
Thank you
and
very
I-
much for that
and to
admission.
Be territorial means you need to be emotional.
Yeah.
come on.
You need
Thank
to care
you.
enough
So,
to want to
so once you have a partner that says, I don't mind you being sleeping over at your ex's, bro, let's call it.
It's not
spade
like
a
as if
spade.
it's going to be like an everyday thing, but if something happens and you have
There
to.
will
It's like
never
tasting
be a
poison.
day.
Okay, so then where is trust then? Then where is the trust in the
No,
relationship?
trust
That is
me to
part
come
of-
and get you.
Yes.
Trust me to come
is
and get
you
you.
that
Trust means that I trust you enough to, believe that you're going to hold yourself well. You're going to respect my relationship, our relationship. I don't know. I'm actually surprised because
I'm not surprised.
I'm also surprised at you.
I can trust that she would not want to do that.
but you can't
I
trust the
can't
man.
trust
The guy.
But you can trust that she would say no, except you're thinking that her ex will rape her.
Wait. You
can trust
for
that
his
she will
sake,
say
I
no.
don't
Dion, haven't you
For
seen?
his sake.
Doyin, let me ask a question.
Okay.
We're all adults here. Haven't you seen a moment where you want to have sex with this person? Guy to girl, you like yourselves. As a girl, you went to this guy's house with the mindset that I will not shift pants. But eventually you shifted it.
And then it was.
This is not whether you're in a relationship or you're of your own decision. You trust yourself. Your own. I mean, you have conversation.
It can't happen with me.
This is the part where I
Again,
identify as a child and we
respect
move on.
It can't happen with me.
We move on to
If I'm going there, if it happens eventually, it's because I knew it was going to happen before I went there.
yeah.
It's not. I won't be caught unawares. I
And
won't
we
be
are
like,
going to hang it right there because we have Real Housewives of Lagos
What's up
and they
with
have more drama waiting for us. Yeah. Leave your ex behind. Let's move
I
on.
don't have exes.
So we have Real Housewives of Lagos season 3.
Up next is the Real Housewives of Lagos. The ladies are leaving no stone unturned as new realities are setting in.
The new season had a bit of the old and new, some returnees from season 1 and then season 2, and then season 3 picked up a couple of new faces like Diadem and Sophia Momodu and Dabota Lawson, Dabota is in the beauty industry, Diadem as well, and Sophia Momodu, also, Davido's baby mama.
Yeah.
So for the past few episodes, we've not seen Sophia. So finally in episode 4, she makes an entry, and it was quite exciting to see because I think the particular episode, the housewives decided to do a truth or dare session. So that's when Sophia made an entry. So she came to join them for the games. So as she sat down, she was like, I don't know what you guys usually do. As soon as I said, I don't know what you guys, Caroline was like, who is you guys? That was funny to me. She's like, who is you guys? She now had to clarify, like, no, I meant, I don't know what ladies do, using Kaya Mata. They need to stop calling it Kaya Mata and say whatever it is actually that they are using and stuff. That she was just, it was just the intro for me, coming in and already trying to cause some. You don't.
Okay, Kaya Mata is. Okay.
Come on,
No.
aphrodisiac.
So Kaya Mata is a household word that is. Mata is wife. Kaya is like a property of a woman. Kaya Mata.
So the Kaya Mata is supposed to make him a property of the woman.
So it probably means that is something a woman.
If you're using
uses.
the literal meaning, you may not get to
Get
what
it.
it actually
Kajal
is.
Sako. You understand that?
But what it is, it's basically an aphrodisiac.
So during the games, there was something that what's her name, Laura said about Miriam, about how she lost her jacket. Oh, are you looking for your jacket? So the jacket is a reference to what happened in season 1 when they had a fight. I think was it season 2? Faith and Miriam actually had a fight and almost got physical and stuff like that. So she referred to it in this particular episode during the games, and Miriam's face was like, then during her sit down, she was like, you are talking about that moment what if I tell you that, what if I remind you of the time that they called you a runs girl? How would you feel?
but to be very honest, why I don't know why Miriam is.
She took it to the extreme.
I don't know why Miriam's on the show.
Really, I like how the show now.
She's too feisty.
I actually like it on this
so
show.
The Miriam that the Miriam here right now is trying to be the Doyin.
No, she's not actually.
She's pushing.
No,
it
she's not.
See,
She's
look
not.
at Laura is a more relaxed personality on the show. Laura was that girl in season 1 that was, she's really outspoken. Look at Laura, chilled.
Miriam was
a very relaxed feminine.
No, I like Miriam because a lot of the ladies, if you allow them, they'll just come and use the show to advertise their products, and
I just know that Sophia and Miriam will have a fight.
We are here for it. That's why it's Real House.
The devil's advocate.
No, you wouldn't go on this kind of show if you're married.
Or in a relationship.
I don't think so, no. I think it's messy.
You think?
Yeah. I watched the first season and the second season. I've not seen the third season at all. So I don't even know what's happening.
It's a bit more balanced.
I think it's messy, and to me, it just looks a bit scripted. I don't know if it's just me.
I get your point.
It just looks like they say camera action, yeah, you fight. Okay,
point.
you say this because some of the fights are quite unrealistic. Like,
but some are real, considering Laura's relationship to the blogger Linda Ikeji, which caused friction, still causing friction, because Carolina tried to apologize for how she treated Laura based on her relationship to her sister, the blogger. Considering Linda had written some things about her, which she didn't find pleasant at all. And she reacted in season 1. So in season 3, having come back on the show, she was trying to make amends, saying, "Oh, I apologize for this and that." And Laura was like, "Apology accepted." And people were like, "Wait, aren't you going to at least meet halfway and say, 'Oh, I'm also sorry for how I reacted'?"
About this show.
Yeah.
I feel like you can easily spill dirt on your family, your husband, if I want to go on a reality TV show, I'll go on the live one that is just me. I'm not married. It's just this one insult can easily touch your house. Do you understand? And me, I will not sit somewhere you're insulting my husband.
Funny enough, I feel like you're a good candidate for a show like this.
But my husband would have to approve of it if I'm married. Okay. I wouldn't just go, because it's not just me now at that point. There's somebody else to consider.
Yeah, that's I like
if
that.
you would actually approve, I would like to watch that season.
Yeah, with you.
Because I know you will bite.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you.
No.
I think they need to give you an apple or whatever.
I think
they
you
hand to
still have
the
like 2 more reality shows to go on before you get married. Maybe
Not in Nigeria.
Not in
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Maybe Love Island.
No, what's she doing on Love Island? We don't want Love Island. No, we want something like The Apprentice, or maybe when she's...
You know this one that you have to be in the jungle.
God forbid.
Survivor.
I would
Naked and
never.
Afraid?
No.
Yeah, that one that you have
I
to
would
naked.
never.
That's when you have to eat live.
God forbid. I'll be the first person
Can
to
you
come
imagine
out.
this evil man?
Never.
You don't like...
No, but what reality show would you want to go for? Like just 2.
Maybe Love Island, actually. Maybe Love
Yeah, she's a
Island.
lover.
Or maybe too hot to handle.
Forget
I like
this.
too hot to
Forget this tough.
No, I'm a lover. I've
She's a
always said,
lover.
I'm a lover
If
girl.
Doyin falls in love, forget it.
But it's just, my love is not blind. My love
Okay,
is
love
die.
is fine. Noted.
I would love to learn. Where's that?
All right, let's shift our attention back to Doyin. What would you say has been the most, the worst thing you've ever heard about yourself? Worst headline?
Worst thing.
And you'd like to address that now?
What's the
Just look
worst?
into any of this camera and just talk
And
about
I
it.
tell that person
Wow.
that I heard what you said about me.
The worst thing I've ever heard about myself.
Give me from-
I can't even think of anything, to be honest.
Okay, just one of the...
Wait, you can't think of anything because there are too many things?
Yeah, there's been a lot of negative
Man,
stuff.
So
like
one
in the
of
past.
the...
So many
I'm actually
things.
trying to think. I don't know.
So no...
Anything that struck you?
That has really gotten to me.
Maybe not get to you, but at least you saw it and you're like, really? Okay.
I can think of something actually, but I don't want to even bring it back up.
Okay.
I
Was it
don't even
about?
want
What was
it.
it about?
It's a big brother.
I don't want to bring it up.
Was it about
Was
the
a
fight
big-
with you and Benita?
No,
was a big
at
brother,
all,
right?
at all. No, it was something, an interview that I did that people started talking about. But I don't even want to bring it
She doesn't always
up.
want
I
to
just,
Okay, how about
I
the
just
one
want
that
it to
is
die.
not there?
At least something
Okay,
you weren't
maybe-
so pleased about.
okay, maybe going back on the show, like the All Stars, there was this thing of, it almost felt like they looked down on people that came from Level Up, like, oh, you don't have money, or you're broke. I'm like, I don't like it when, I think it's tacky to talk about money.
Okay.
But I don't like it when people look down on people, because most of the time when you say someone is broke, that person you're saying is broke can buy you. The fact that they're not ready to talk about, their money, or because, and I even think that people that are always so loud about money, I have this,
They really don't have the money.
they really don't have it. They've just been lucky enough to associate themselves with people that have it.
Yeah.
So they think, but another person's reality is not your reality. You're living in the land of delusion. If you think because you're hanging out with a man that has money, you suddenly have money. If he has not put that money in your bank account, I tell you, don't really
Why
have the
does
money.
it feel like
You don't really have the
someone's
money.
name is being alluded to but not mentioned?
Ooh, no, actually, this is just general
Okay.
FYI.
Anyways,
Okay.
that being said,
We have a
reality
gift
check.
for
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so
And
much.
it's courtesy of Oz Bag.
Open
Please
your
open.
gift.
Shout out to Oz
okay.
Bag.
Osbach, my cat.
Yes.
It's like a travel. Oh, okay.
Yes.
People are
Photos
manifesting
first-
more trips
yeah,
for me.
First class trips, private
Amen.
jet trips.
What countries do you want to visit here?
I was actually planning a trip to Tanzania.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so this should come in handy.
please
Thank
don't
you
worry,
so
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Who's coming with me? You, not you. I don't want you.
Wow.
I didn't say I'm coming with you.
That was
playing.
that was a bit brutal.
I'm playing.
You go to Tanzania.
We're going
I'm also
together.
I'm also
You know
flying.
what's funny?
No.
When you land
I'm also-
from that plane and you see him,
I'm like,
that would be
"Femi, what
cool.
did you do?"
That would be so cool. Anyway, shout out to Osbach for our gifts to
Thank
our
you.
guests. Always coming in handy.
Thank you,
And of course,
Osbach.
shout out to Blinks and Blanks. Awesome stuff. Julie Phil's Kitchen, thank you so much for the food. And of course, Aria Food.
Aria, our sure rice plug.
That's
Thank
what's
you.
up.
We love you
You can
wholeheartedly.
see that the smile is beginning to come
Because
out
after the
again.
show, we're about
Because
one
after
day
the
Femi
show
is
is
going
the
to
after party.
Sneeze area foods from his nose.
Oh my goodness. So shout out to our sponsors. Thank you so much for being a part of the show so far. And if you want to come on board, there's space for you. Okay. So feel free to jump in and let's do this together. You can reach out to the producer and get things done. Yeah, your audience is right here, so make sure you plug it in. And we need to talk about our fan of the week.
Now, this is a huge shout out to everyone that takes out the time to be a part of the show. Online, you're posting, commenting, doing everything you can to be seen, and we see you. Now, this person has done just that this past week, and this person is Zainab Wright.
Yay! Shout out to Zainab.
Congratulations,
Wright.
Zainab.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Be like Zainab. Do everything you can to be seen. Follow us. Talk about us. Talk about what we talk about. Tell your friends to do the same. Share it. Whatever you want to do, do it. We notice you. We come here. We celebrate you. And don't forget that you have to use the hashtag reality check on TVC. Yes.
Let's check on TVC. And that is coming directly from the most handsome man.
Oh yeah,
on
that's
TVC.
true.
Yeah.
You thought we weren't going to
thank
talk
you. I
about it.
forgot
You
that.
guys,
Oh, you
we
want
had
something?
He's actually
we
very
had
handsome.
Yes, no.
Very handsome.
please don't make his head. His head has gotten
And
bigger.
Femi is very
Like,
handsome too.
don't make his
honestly.
head bigger too.
Very
So we had a staff
before, and I
I've
party
told you
and
before, actually.
we had a staff party and he emerged the most handsome man in TVC. Aww. So what are you going to give your fans now? Give away.
Now I'll share money later.
He's share money.
This economy, mad.
And you know what I like the most about you? You have a very chilled vibe, like very relaxed
Calm,
aura.
very
Like
calm guy.
I don't need to stress.
Aww.
Yeah.
They want us to end the show. Why? Please, why do you
Yes.
want us to end the show? We have a
Yeah.
new studio. Can't we just stop for another 1 hour?
No, we can't, obviously. We need to run. And we need to also appreciate you for tuning in this particular episode. Of course, be sure to join us same time on another episode of Reality Check on TVC. Thank you so much, Doyin. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Doyin.
And we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.